So I'm having a conversation, right? And the topic came up in my brain. The question I wanted to ask on this episode is, when is it time to walk away from a relationship? When have you had enough? When the ends don't justify the means, when you just can't do it anymore, when you want to get 86th from a relationship. I'm Dark Knight, it's Dark Knight Radio, and this is a question I wanted to ask for a long time. When is it time? You know, we as humans, or as spiritual beings, everyone has a emotional threshold. What do I mean by that? Well, it means that we all have different things that make us say, okay, this is my stopping point. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. We all have a certain point to where we say, you know what? I quit. That's enough. I can't take it anymore. That's a wrap. I'm out. What is yours? I compiled a list of things I feel. And you know, these are not just my ideas. These are things that were discussed when I was talking to my co-workers, you know, my sisters, as I call them. And there's different things I think that'll make people say, I quit, I can't do. Now, me personally, I hate quitters. But knowledge, the etymology of the word knowledge is knowing your ledge, knowing your limit, knowing when it's time to throw in the towel. That's the mark of a genius, of a smart person, if you will. Now, the point of giving up is based on how much you care about that person, how much you love them. That's why they say the person who cares the least in a relationship controls the relationship. And me asking these questions is emblematic of that. So, how about the first thing? Cheating. Trust. To me, that's the alpha and omega of a relationship. To some people, cheating, that betrayal of trust, that stepping out, knowing somebody else defiled your girl or another woman, you know, was having sex with your man, that you will allow yourself to go to the depths in your brain to have sex with another person outside the relationship. To me, that would be my breaking point. It's hard to come back from that. It's no coming back from that. Infidelity, cheating, that's the ultimate to me. How about next? And these are all not just infidelity, cheating. It's more or less psychological. The second one, ambition. My partner doesn't have any ambition. They don't want to do anything, no drive. And I feel like I've had enough to the point where I want to have drive. I want to do something within my life. And I feel like my partner, we're not in the same place. And if you're not in the same place, you're not going anywhere together, it's going to be hard to drive that ship, that car, that boat, metaphorically speaking. I mean, we all want somebody to want to have the goal and take the relationship somewhere. You want to travel. You want to enter the next stage, the next journey. It's a relationship are a journey, and unfortunately, the end is a part of the journey. Next one, lack of emotional intelligence. Now, I recently just started getting to emotional intelligence because I was a person I felt like I didn't have strong emotional intelligence. And that's important in everyday life. That's important in relationships, jobs, anywhere you are. How you make someone feel is very, very important. I mean, you ever go somewhere and you have that one person people say, I don't like being around them. It's just something about them. Like, you know, the jerks, the a-holes. I don't like being around them. They make me feel weird. They make me feel uncomfortable. That's because they lack emotional intelligence. They lack the ability to know how to ascertain other people's feelings. and you can't be around them. And that's the same thing. Not even that. When you insert emotional intelligence in a relationship, that goes along the lines of knowing a person. He should know me. She should know me. They should know what I like. They should know what I don't like. They should be able to please me or satisfy me without me having to open up my mouth. It's catharsis. This person does this. They know how I want it because they took the time to ascertain and understand me as a person, me as a lover, and me in a relationship. Some people don't care. Some people don't take the time to know the person they're in a relationship with. And some people, when they have to repeat themselves over and over for months and years, say, you know what, I've had enough, because their lack of emotional intelligence is costing me my time, and I feel like I'm wasting my time, which is very understandable. How a person treat you in a relationship is the prerequisite or get inside a relationship. We get a relationship based on how people treat us, how we want to be treated by that person we're attracted to. So if you constantly have to repeat yourself, they can't feel you on an emotional level. And some people, it's not that it's not there. They can't pick up on the signs of you. And you give these hints. Me, I think you should be direct, but you give these hints and you give these breadcrumbs and Easter eggs, and they still don't get it. After 6 months, after a year and a half, it's time to go. It's time to find somebody or something that will. Moving on. Lack of fun. Now, some people prioritize fun. Some people put fun in front of business, making money, job, security. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Some people, fun is a reward because they work so hard, because they getting money, out here getting it, and they want to have fun to enjoy it. But most importantly, they want to have fun with that significant other, the person they love and care about. But that other person may not be on the same level. They may be boring. They may don't know how to have fun. Me, see, I'm a whole experience. I'm a vibe. I can make a movie night feel like going to Wimbledon or the Super Bowl. That's just me as a person. I know how to create an experience. Some people can't do that. Some people, fun is the direct meaning of it. They think fun should be going to a club or amusement park or a bar or what have you. But fun is an experience between you and the person you care about. And that can also tie into emotional intelligence. How you know what your spouse likes as far as fun. They want to try nothing. They want to do anything. It's the same routine. You just watching movies all day. It's doing this. It's not doing that. We're not doing anything new to spice it up, sexually or emotionally. You gotta have fun. Fun is very, very important. Play with your girl. You gotta play with your man. I gotta play, fight, box. Go to the court. Go to the range. Go to the park. Go to the Hawks game, the Falcons game. That's fun. You know what I mean? Spontaneity is fun. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you try, because that impulse, it creates that dopamine. I told you about that dopamine. That dopamine comes down, makes you feel a certain type of way. You gotta have fun. Fun is a very, very important part of a relationship. You gotta have fun. And when you don't have fun, it makes you say, okay, this is a no fun relationship. It's a no fly zone. It's a no flex zone. I gotta meet somebody that will want to have fun with me. Simple as that. Moving on. Lack of security. And this would resonate with the women. You want to be the man who could provide not only financial stability, but can teach you something so you can make money. That can teach you something to lead you into the next level or into another journey. Somebody who you can feel safe around. Somebody who can subconsciously know how to provide or make you feel safe. That when you driving, they look over and check your gauges and your gas and say, you know what, baby, pull over. I'm going to pump your gas. I'm going to give you some gas. Women kill for that. The security. You know, baby, I got you. Stay in the car, lock the doors. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get this gas real quick. I'm going to come out and we going to the crib or we going to the spot. Security. I feel like it's absent because we no longer have we have a sense of apathy now. And if you know how I feel about relationships, that's why we have it right now. Security is not just money. It's mentally, it's physically. Even with the men want to feel safe with their woman. They want to feel trust. They want to know they're not getting set up. You know, they want to know that it's secure. They're not, looking for somebody else. Security goes both ways. And if you don't have security, also, it's time to move on. It's time to walk away. Next, sex. Y'all know I was going to bring it up. I'm not feeling satisfied with the person I care about inside this relationship. I want to be pleased a certain way. And this also resonates with emotional intelligence. We don't take our time anymore when it comes to sex. You got some niggas who do that jackrabbit, that quick boom, 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 that quick pump, rapid fire pumping. You know what I'm talking about. But it's not pleasing. It's not a stroke. You don't feel it. Let me stop. I digress. But sex. I feel like you can teach someone how to have sex with you or how to please you. If it's there. If they have the will. No matter what someone's working with. Read between the lines. But sex. Okay, this person, you gotta take your time with your partner. Know what makes them move. Know what makes them moan. Know their spots. Know where to kiss. Know where not to kiss. Let it take our time. Having sex, I told you, ties into emotional intelligence. That subconscious will to want to know your partner. To make them feel comfortable and more secure. All these things in the list so far ties into each other, but it also ties back into emotional intelligence. Sex is very, very important. People will walk away from you if you don't know how to please them. These are facts. But why don't you know how to please them? Do you not have the experience? Do you not take the time with them? Do you lack the depth of getting to know a person? Sex is getting... I tell some women I meet, sex is getting to know somebody. It's not just a pleasure. I just want to have sex with you. To me, it's not even a line. I'm not saying this to get somewhere. You know people by the way what turns them on and how they want to have sex. It's a fact. Some people have weird fetishes. Some people have inappropriate fetishes. So it's important. Sex is a way of getting to know someone, believe it or not. It's a part of a relationship, so why can't I ask or talk about sex? It has a major percentage, a big percentage in relationships where people act like they prudes when you talk about sex. No, sex will make somebody cheat on you and walk away and leave you. So the better you know how they want to have sex, or if you guys are sexually compatible, the better, I think. Knowing that person's going to please you at the end of the day, that's security. That makes you excited. Oh, I know we go on this date. We might argue, but I know when I get home, I'm getting broke off. Think about it. Sex. Time wasting. What makes somebody walk away. I've spent all these months, these days, these weeks, these minutes, these seconds on this person, and it's gotten me nowhere. It's not working out. I don't feel like I need to be where I need to be at my age with this person. I'm wasting my time. I gotta go before I'm too old, or I don't care anymore, and it turns into hate. We all have a picture of a person in a relationship before we get with them. By the way they look, by what they have, the way they speak, the way they act, the way they carry themselves. So we think, okay, you know what? Me and this person, we going to the moon. I can see it. I can feel it. I'm excited. My heart pounds when I think about this person. And because you attracted to them, you let a lot of stuff go. and you allow certain stuff, and you allow time to get wasted. Why? Because attraction and infatuation always beats logic. I'm very attracted to this person. I'm infatuated. But logically, it's been 2-3 years and I thought things would change, but it hasn't. And I'm older and now I'm more bitter. It's time for me to walk away to give the next guy or the next woman a better chance at my heart. I couldn't have said that no better. Matter of fact, I said that too perfectly. I'm moving on. It's enough said. Wasting time. You don't see, next one, you don't see wife or husband material. And you know what? That one is a paper bull, because you don't know a person in 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years. You never truly really know a person. And I've said this before. You never truly know your parents, your kids, your friends, your lovers, your teachers. You never truly know how anybody feels about you unless you're Professor Xavier from the X-Men. You can read minds. You never truly know a person. You never know a person. So seeing a future husband or wife, I feel like that takes time, and that's irony, because in the time you want to get to see a wife or husband, it's the time you're going to waste trying to find that quality or qualities to say, okay, you know what? They could be a good wife or husband, or a good father to my kids or mother to my kids. But if you don't see it, is that emblematic of you not putting adequate time in? So that's kind of, the irony with that is kind of crazy. But some people don't see it going to the next level, or they don't see you being the father or mother to their children. And when you don't see it, or the qualities are not matching up, it's time to walk away. Sadly enough. Next, having a sense of apathy. I just said something about apathy. Having an apathy, a sense of not caring, and not wanting to put towards that feeling, not wanting to put towards that will or an effort. You don't care anymore. You're fed up. And when you feel that way, it's best to get out before you hurt that person or that person hurt you. Because when you don't care, you do anything to get out of it, and you'll find excuses. I've had conversations with people who felt like cheating was a means of getting out of a relationship. I just ask, why just not break up with them? Why hurt somebody? Because you never know, you might not come back from it. You got crazy people, fatal attraction out here. So it's not always wise to try to hurt somebody to get out of a relationship. That's crazy to me. Be smart. Just take the easy route out. Just break up with them. Easy. Simple. Easy. Easy, man. What Kobe told Kyrie, rest in peace, Kobe told Kyrie in the Olympic practice when they was going, he said, easy money. He told Kyrie that they played one-on-one. Easy money. I love when he said that. I digress. Next one. Not matching up. Now this is, I like this one. What I mean by not matching up. What I mean by that. Let's say you give it a person. They have all these qualities you want. So they'll be a good husband, good wife, good mother, good father. You know, they can have sex with you the way you want to. Everything's there as far as relationship qualities. But something's not matching up. Why? Because you drive a Mercedes and they drive a Ford. You stay in a $3,000 a month condo, and they may stay somewhere that's not that expensive. You know these people, they know these people. You have this, they don't have that. And they don't match you. And you're afraid the way it looks to your friends, your family, your peers, your people. And you judge them by that. But you miss out in the long run. Because that person was a good person. It was great for you. It was good for you. And every time that happens, people always seem to regret the decision they made based on the person not having something. And it's me. But duly noted and truthfully, people will leave people when they don't feel like they match as far as material. I wear this, I wear Gucci, I wear this, and he's still wearing polo or lacrosse or still the Hanes white t-shirts. They're not matching up. I work here and I make these figures a year, and they work there and they make those figures a year. They're not matching up with me. They don't match my fly, so I gotta move on. I gotta run. That's a fact. How many of y'all have broken up or been broken up with because you don't match a person's fly? Now, you can match their ambition, but you can't see ambition. It's a feeling. It's a quality. But material is emblematic of a person's success. To me, it's not. But people go on what you have, and they judge your success by what you drive, what you wear, where you live. And when they feel like it don't match, they're ready to walk on you, leave you, and break your heart. It's the facts. Think about it. Moving on. Feeling underappreciated. That's the one. That's the one. I've been with this person. I do all I can. I pay for dates. I make love the way she wants. You know, I care about her needs. I make sure she's straight. I take care of this. I pay that. We go here. We travel there. When she cry, everything she don't have, I provide. She won't for nothing. I feel underappreciated. I don't feel loved back. I don't feel like she's giving the same effort. I gotta go. I gotta leave and give it to somebody who appreciates it. How many people ever felt that they were underappreciated in a relationship? You did everything. You cooked. You cleaned. You gave them over sex for 5 hours a day. And it's still something they're not providing with you to make you feel like you're needed, you're wanted. But they do a good job of making sure you feel underappreciated. We all have been there. And some of you are still in these situations, and you know deep down you feel underappreciated, but you're still with the person. Why? I just told you, infatuation and attraction always beats logic. You know you're underappreciated. The logic is leave. But what you want to do, that infatuation and attraction is telling you they're too good. I'm insecure. I don't think I can do better without this person, so I'm going to stay even though I don't feel appreciated. But some people say, you know what, I don't feel appreciated. It's become shockingly apparent that I'm not appreciated. So you know what, I'm going to walk. I'm going to dip. I'm finna leave. Why? Because the same effort I'm putting in, I can put on somebody who deserves it. And this goes for men and women. It's some women who appreciate their men, cook for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, they provide for them. You know, they there for them. They give that vulnerability and altruistic feeling. Altruistic meaning that they put their men, boyfriend, husband, or spouse before them. It's all about pleasing my man before anything else. I want to make him feel like a king. I want to make him feel appreciated. And I'm happy to be a giver. At the end of the day, it's a possibility that she's underappreciated. How many of you feel underappreciated? And if you are, you need to do something about it. You're moving on though. Fighting. If you're fighting all the time, if you're putting hands on each other, if you have kids and they see this and they crying saying, "Mommy and Daddy, stop." If you're fighting to the point where you're screaming so much you're hoarse, you're yelling so much you start crying, is that passion? No, that's it. I need to get the hell on. Because it's not going to end well, those type of relationships. It's stressful. Somebody going to call the cops. Some black man's going to get shot in the ass. So stop that. If you're fighting like that, domestic violence. We don't tolerate that. Get out. If you can't handle what the girl's saying to you and you're emotional, you're not a real man, and you feel like a mouth too strong for you, can't take it, you want to slap fire from her, leave. Don't get out. Y'all are still young. Don't risk your life, men and women, hitting somebody, fighting with somebody, you in jail for 15 to 20, and somebody putting something up in you. Man, you could have been doing it to another girl somewhere. Get out. That's a simple category. That one right there was simple. You fighting like that, get out. Stop what you're doing. Don't be emotional. Think, you know what, I got this. I gotta let this go. I got too much flying. I got too much going on for myself. Get out. That's when it's time to go. When you find out it's time to go. That's when it's time to walk away. Next. Communication. If the communication is not where I need to be, I need to get out. Why? Communication or lack thereof can tell you a lot about a relationship. Or a lack of a relationship. If you're communicating, things are good. If you're not, things are bad. Simple. This person is bad at communicating. This person know I don't like that. They lie. Just get out. Because you can tell them about for a year what you don't like and they still doing it. Get out. Next. There's someone else. If there's someone else, don't cheat. Get out. If it's not working out, man or woman, right? And you know you've tried, but the thrill is gone. BB King, rest in peace. The thrill is gone. You can't get it back, and you know it deep down. Do not hurt the person. Just, you know that's somebody else. You've been talking to this guy at work. I like him. This guy at work, every time I talk to him, we have great conversations. He's smart. He teaches me things. He make me feel special. You know, I get wet when he talk to me. Or the dude, I get hard when she talk to me. There's something about when we click. We got that chemistry. Then we text outside of work. I want to try, but I'm in this relationship I don't want to be in. I want to smash. Don't do it in that relationship and get out. If you feel like you have to cheat, don't say, well, if I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm just. But no, if you feel like you want to get out and the relationship not working, end it. Be adult in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? End it. Don't end it because if someone else is there and you already thinking about it, the relationship is over. I feel like if you got to sit there and think, is there a possibility? Can I do it? Will I do it? I like him. I want to do it, but get out. Because to me, cheating is worse than mental cheating is worse than physical cheating, especially when you talk about a woman. There's no feeling in the world. It's like when a woman has checked out a relationship. It's different for when a man checks out. When a woman checks out, that hurts. Every man know how that feels. When a woman checks out of a relationship, when you're doing something, she gives you that little look from the side of her eyes, side of her face. That look is, I'm gone. Somebody else is about to get the best of me. The best sex ever. What I didn't do for you, I'm about to do it for him. Or I'm doing it for him. But I tell women, if you feel like that, just get out. Why would you want to hurt somebody and then break up with them? I tell you about the best thing you can give me is truth. The best thing you can give somebody in this world, in this universe, is the truth. The truth is one of the top 3 most powerful things in our galaxy. The truth. You can do whatever you want to do after you told the truth. It don't matter. If you told them the truth and they can't register it or accept it in a certain way, you done your part. You got a hall pass. Use it wisely. It's Dark Knight Radio. That was my list on when it's time to leave a relationship. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Did I miss some things? How do you feel about this? Has one of these topics on the list affected you? Do you feel like you've been underappreciated? Do you feel like somebody lacks certain things on this list and you feel like you may want to leave somebody, put it in the comments. I won't tell nobody, I promise. I ain't going. I'm Dark Knight. I don't know my real name. If you feel this way, put it in the comments if you agree or not. Tell me how you feel about this list. Okay? And once again, I want to appreciate all the new subscribers, people who leave comments. Y'all, we trying to really make this channel grow into something beautiful. I can't do it without you guys. Y'all want this great content every week, every day. You have to post, you have to comment, like these videos. I'm Dark Knight. You guys be good. Be safe.